this assignment, we're gonna focus on quick parts, but we're also gonna work on some other things that we haven't done a ton of stuff with. That includes themes and style sets. We've talked about styles and style sets in the past, and themes a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit more about them here, but I wanted to make sure I pointed you back to on the assignment page for this assignment, week 10 assignment, quick parts. Prior to the instructions, there are some tutorials that it says to use. And if you have questions about any of these things that we're working on, make sure you go there and check those out. There's a document on creating quick parts. There's one on using quick parts, another on creating a hanging indent, and then several, well, I won't say several, 5 chapters within Learning Express that cover the skills that we're going to use in this assignment, including themes and styles and then applying styles, and a cover page and so on. So I wanted to cover a few of those that are a little weird and hopefully give you a better idea of why we use themes and style sets. So here on the design tab, we have the themes over here on the far left. And then we have the style sets next to that. And then we have some other options that can be applied to our theme and style set, including fonts and colors. And so if we go over here to themes, we're supposed to use the Ion theme. That's pretty simple. We choose this one right here, which I've already done for this document. And we're supposed to use, excuse me, the color theme is a red color. To me, that means one of these down here that has the word red in it. I chose the one I think that is just red. And that'll change. You see how that changes the in the style sets, it changes these colors for the different styles that are shown as examples. If I go here to the office, you can see that it changes them to blues. And if I come back to red, how it changes many of them to red. So that's what those are. So that's the themes and the colors. So the theme kind of gives you a collection of fonts, a collection of colors, a collection of characteristics of the text and other things that you might put into a document. So it's a collection of things that creates a theme for a document. You may not like any of the themes. The cool thing is you can create or edit these themes to look the way you want. Then we have a style set. We're supposed to use the basic simple style set. So the way to know whether you have which style set you have selected, it's a little challenging, honestly. So this is the one I have selected, and if I hover over that, it just tells me this document style set. It doesn't tell me what it is. But if I come over here to this one, it tells me basic elegant, basic simple, which is actually the one I'm using, but just to make sure, I click on that. So that's now my selected style set. That applies that style set to the entire document. So if I have headings applied, if I have normal text applied, if I have lists applied, it's going to change the look of those to match this style set. A style set is a collection of styles, and you can kind of see them. So headings, titles, lists. If I go over here to the home tab, you kind of see what those are. We've got normal text, we got the no spacing text that we've used, and so on. This is what those look like. Now, to me, those don't look much like a theme, so I might change some of those. In fact, I have changed heading 2 in my document, and I changed it back because I selected the color again. So I'll show you how that worked again. I know I've shown you that in the past. So kind of going through the instructions, we're supposed to apply that theme, apply that color, and apply that simple style, that basic simple style set. And then apply headings as appropriate. So heading 1 here, heading 2 here, and heading 2 here. And you know that based on the example document, kind of how things are laid out. You've got this indent here, so those 2 are going to be heading 2. This one and this one are heading 1. So I won't show you how to apply those styles. That should be something you're familiar with by now. If not, make sure you go back and review those instructions, as I said, in chapter 5.7 in the Learning Express modules. And then we are supposed to move these references down and format them the way that they are here. And that's using a hanging indent. If you have a question about how to do that, make sure you check out that hanging indent document in the tutorials. And then we get to our first quick part, and that is the table of contents. There are multiple ways to insert tables of contents in a document, but this is one of them. So here, what I did is I went to the Insert tab, Quick Parts, and following the instructions on the in the assignment, we go to Quick Parts Automatic Table 2 from the Building Blocks Organizer, which is this guy right here. And for me, I needed a little bit more room to be able to read. I also wanted to edit it by or view it by name. So I come down here, Automatic Table 2, and then I insert. But I've already done it, so it didn't do it again. So that's there. Now it's a table of contents, which is also a field. Which means that if I come down here, I make changes, I add, I extend it, there are more page numbers. All I have to do to make this current is click on this update table. I can update the entire table, like if I add more heading 1 and heading 2 items, and that'll add those. Okay. I can modify the look of this to look like it is in the example document using italics and bold for heading 1. I'm not going to do that here. I'll leave that to you. And then finally, what I'll show you, there are, I added a section break. I'll show you go back to home and show you the formatting. I added a section break next page here so that my page numbers are correct. I wanted Roman numeral 1 here and the Arabic numeral 1 here. And I wanted those both to be page 1 because they're different sections of the document. So make sure you insert the header and footer as the instructions indicate you are to do. Finally, there is this this last thing right here. This toward the end of the instructions, you're told to remove the reference file information business 240 underscore document underscore learners underscore before docx. So that's not actually in the Word document. That's something you add, but it is in the PDF. You see it at the end of the references. So I inserted that. Initially, I hadn't changed the file name. So I come back here to the Insert tab, Quick Parts, and I want to insert a field. And it's as simple as finding the file name. And then I click OK, and then it's here. And then I went and changed the name of my document, and then I came back in here and I updated by right-clicking, updating the field, and it added my name. It's one of the cool things about a field is it's easy to update things as appropriate. So those are the items that I wanted to show you on this assignment. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the support forum. Don't hesitate to shoot me a note or a text. And I would love to see you in office hours. So have a great week. Thank you very much.